All right. Our recording is live. Mr. Yakubu, you're welcome. Bring them on camera. Okay. Okay. All right. Mr. Yakubu, you're welcome on Facebook. Chivi, you're welcome on Telegram. Mr. Inameka, you're welcome on Telegram. Queen, you're welcome on Facebook. And I can see 5 other persons on Facebook that I'm not yet able to identify. Okay. Mr. Victor Obute, yay! Nice seeing you. Ninja James, nice having you on the call. Thank you so much for joining. All right, so I gave an introduction earlier before I started recording. I said this is the Success Pinnacle coaching program, and it's the first of its kind. It's the first time I'll be coming live, to do a kind of coaching program. I've been doing coaching programs. Majorly we do on WhatsApp, or for the paid programs and the ones that we do live. But this is the first time I'll be coming live on social media to do this coaching program, and it's going to be lasting through the rest of the year. So it's going to be a long, it's going to be a sweet ride for us, all right? It's going to be an amazing journey for many of us that are joining this coaching program. If you're watching on Facebook, I would like you to do me a favor. Click on the share button. Please share this live so that it can go wide. If you're watching on Telegram, kindly also share with your network, share on your WhatsApp status. Mr. Mike, you're welcome. Favor, you're welcome. I can see you. Thank you so much for joining. All right. So please do well to share this live session as we begin. Now, I also promise that those who will be staying live in this call from the beginning to the end will also have access to a free coaching call with me. This is going to be happening live tomorrow. So you want to stay glued to this call to the end. All right. You're going to have a free coaching call, be it in business, be it in personal development. It's going to be personal. All right. It's going to be one-on-one. So you want to stay to the end of this call. So you're very much welcome. I want to start by saying that the beginning or the ending of anything, it's usually a good time to prepare for the whole process and the entire journey of how that thing is going to work out. So what am I saying in essence? Today is the first day of the first month of the year 2024. The last best time for you to have prepared for this year was in last year. Actually, you ought to have prepared for the year, but just in case you've not done that, this is also a good time to begin to prepare for what is going to be ahead. And this is what this coaching program is all about. This is what this call is all about. It's giving that opportunity for, Facebook. I just lost Facebook. I have to go back live on Facebook. I don't know what's happened. All right, we're back on Facebook. All right, so we're going to this will be an opportunity for us to learn, to develop ourselves, personal development, professional development, business and entrepreneurship. These are going to be the major focus for us. And really, it's an honor for me that you're joining up this call to be able to learn from me. Thank you so much for joining. All right. I've said we should share already. So I would love to personally connect. I wish I can get to know at least those of us that are joining the call, just to personally connect with one or two. I don't know if anybody, let's start from Telegram. Telegram, if you could tell me probably your name, your location, what you do, so that I can get to connect with you personally before we continue. This call is this is 8:13. It's not going to take all of your time. In 30, 45 minutes, we should be done, right? So All right. So can I get to meet you? Can I get to meet you? All right. Thank you. Somebody is unmuting. I don't want to be calling the names. I want you to call your name by yourself. All right. Thank you. I'm with you. All right. Let's have Chivi. I'm very sorry. When you unmute, you're going to tell me the name properly so that I'll know how to pronounce it well. So can you speak? I can see you've unmuted your mic. Or probably should we be typing? Maybe some people will be shy to speak, especially on camera. Okay, well, you don't necessarily have to be on camera, but let's see. All right, nice. So you can help me type in the chat box and I'll be seeing your chats. You can type in the chat box and I'll be seeing your chat. Please just let me know your name and your location. Your name and your location. Name and location. Name and location. Name and location. Please just let me type in the chat box. It's like network is logging people out. All right, so let's continue. It's like the network is being poor to a lot of people. I can see people joining and leaving, joining and leaving. All right, that's fine. So who am I? My name is Ino Zubairu. I'm a global leader. I'm a digital entrepreneur. And I'm a lecturer also with the Federal School of Surveying, Oyo. I like to see to the success and growth of people. I like to see people succeed in the things that they do. So I graduated from, all right, thank you so much, Chibi Samuel Baker. Thank you. I love cakes. So probably I'll have to order one cake from you sometime. All right. Thank you for that. Please, those that are joining, you can keep dropping. All right. You can keep dropping your name, location, and probably what you do. So I graduated from the university in 2017, went for youth service, was done with 2018. And all right, I can see Kefas Musapure from Kaduna. Thank you so much for joining the coaching call. Went for youth service and location Abuja. Wow, thank you. Went for youth service and, normal Nigerian boy. You begin to think of, okay, after youth service, what next? And then next thing that comes to mind, probably when there are no jobs and all that, next thing that comes to mind is going back for a master's degree, right? And of course, that was what was done. Mr. Mike Apansha, thank you for joining. You're welcome. Awulu James, thank you for joining. Maina the Gentle, thank you for joining. You're welcome on Facebook. All right, so went for youth service, came back, went for masters, did the first year of masters, and then COVID hit. COVID hit in 2020. So there was this stoppage of everything that was going on, right? At some point, ASU also went on strike, and then, okay, if you're just joining us, you're welcome to the Success Pinnacle coaching program. This is the flagship of the coaching program starting today. Facebook people, thank you so much for joining. And we started with an amazing introduction of what this is all about. This is for personal development. This is for professional development. This is for business and entrepreneurship. My name is Ino Zubairu. I'm a global leader. I am a digital entrepreneur and also a lecturer with the Federal School of Surveying, Oyo. And I'll be taking you through this journey of the Success Pinnacle coaching, hopefully all through the year. So thank you so much for joining. Please, you can share this video so that other people can join also. All right. Where did I stop? All right. Talking about COVID hit, and then next I lost my supervisor, and that was like a turning point for me, right? I needed to look into something else aside the academics. Even though I'm a lecturer now, I'm still in the academia, but then I've had several other experiences that has led me to the point where I am today. So I had to start, of course, in Nigeria. Once you finish your first degree, you are strictly on your own. So people will start expecting from you. Understand what I mean in terms of finances, right? So finances were not smiling. I needed to start looking out for things to do, and I picked up my phone and I did a simple Google search. I searched for how to secure jobs because, of course, as a degree holder, one can get a job. I searched for how to make money online, and I started seeing things, and that became the beginning of the process of a life journey for me, I would say. Yeah, that became like the starting point of all of the things that I've been able to do within the past few years. So from that point, I started first. I went for jobs, of course, started searching, and one thing I do basically is when I have to get something done, I sit down and plan and get the best route out of it, the best route from it, right? Or the best way to achieve the greatest results. That's one of the, I'm a kind of person that I don't follow cliche. I don't follow what other people are doing. I try to know what can bring results for me. And this is one thing that many of us should also begin to imbibe. What can bring results for you, not what is every other person doing. So if you're asking me to take on a task, for example, one of the first things I sit down to do is to first determine how am I going to achieve maximum success from this task. That is how I go about it. So putting these things together, I started discovering some things about job applications, about CVs. I took courses online and all that. And I was able to secure my first job. I was able to work for a few months, quit that job. Then, of course, I started going into the online space. That was when the whole surge of affiliate marketing, digital skills, and all that was coming up. I bought courses, I took my time, went through some of those things. And later on, I decided to quit the first job. Bottom line, in the last, before starting the lecturing career, in the last 2 or 3 years, I have been able to work with 3 reputable organizations. 3 reputable organizations in Lagos, in Abuja, and in Kano. Okay, the Kano and Lagos are correlated. Majorly Lagos and Abuja. I've been able to work with these organizations. I've also been able to start my own business just from this singular, should I say, this rock bottom that was hit around that 2020, the loss of my supervisor, COVID hitting, and the stoppage of almost everything I was doing. Okay, my very own Charity, you're welcome. Abdullahi, you're welcome. These are my siblings. They are my elder siblings. I'm calling them by name. They will conk me after this call. All right, thank you so much for joining the call. This is the Success Pinnacle Coaching Program. And today we are flagging the coaching program, today being the first day of January 2024. All right, going back to my story. So this became the beginning of learning for me. This opened up a whole new world of personal development, a whole new world of business, a whole new world of entrepreneurship. And I've been able to journey this road from 2020, 2021, 2022, and now to 2023, and now to 2024. Of course, I've left what do you call it now? The job market. No, corporate employment. Yeah, I've left corporate employment. I now lecture because I like to teach. I like to dish out knowledge, right? I like to teach. I like to dish out knowledge. So lecturing has always been one of the things that I've always wanted to do. So I've left corporate employment, but I still run my digital business, and I still dish out value just like I'm doing tonight. So one of the things that I've decided to do that has led to the launch of this coaching program is to be able to help others travel the road that I have been able to travel within the last few years. Not many people know how they can get that dream job of theirs. I have been able to secure 3 of it within the years, worked it and left it, right? Not many people know how to go about business. As a matter of fact, a lot of people think they're in business. Meanwhile, they are not. They are just self-employed. So when you come into that aspect, it's a whole world entirely. So how will I be able to help people to get that dream employment, that dream job, that dream business that you want to do, that financial establishment? This is what has led to the Success Pinnacle, to the launching of the Success Pinnacle coaching program. And this coaching program is free, totally free. I'll be coming live every week to dish out amazing value on different topics, things I've experienced, things I've done, things I've been able to do, things I've been able to, that have worked for me, all right, and how they can work for you also. Oroshola Omotola, welcome to the call. Thank you so much for joining. This my person from Ogbomoso. Wow, thank you so much. Let me see on Telegram. I can see Favor. Thank you so much. Joy, you're welcome. Bright Mars, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. All right. So this has been my journey so far, and this is one of the reasons for the launching of the Success Pinnacle coaching program. We're live on Telegram. We're live on Facebook. Thank you so much for all the people that are joining. Gofwan Hassan, Gofwan, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So this has now led to the launching of this program, right? So what is the Success Pinnacle coaching program? It's a weekly coaching program where we're going to be walking through personal development, professional development, business, and entrepreneurship. 4 major areas. Those are the major areas that I'll be coming live to talk about. So we're going to be talking about different topics that relate to these 4 things: personal development, professional development, business, entrepreneurship. All right, we're going to have a Q&A session at the end. Please prepare your questions. You can start typing them if you have any. So I just want to give us 3 nuggets, because the title for today's event or today's coaching is Start Your 2024 Right. Start your 2024 right. You've heard the popular saying that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? If you fail to plan, that means you are planning to fail. It means at the beginning of anything you are about to do, the first thing you want to get on doing is planning. So I'm going to be sharing with us just 3 nuggets today that will help you to plan your 2024 for maximum achievement. 3 things basically. But I want to start by quoting a scripture. I'm a Christian. For those of us that do not know me, maybe from hearing my name, you might not know. I'm a Christian. And I think a lot of the lessons I dish out from the Bible. This coaching call is not a religious event, right? But then I'll be making reference to the scripture. So Jesus one time said that which of you wanting to build a house will not first of all sit down and count the cost? That you want to undertake a building project, a building plan. Won't you first sit down and count, okay, how much will it cost me to do this? You know, Jesus was talking about planning. Jesus was talking about planning. So we're about to step into the year 2024. I can see Michelle. You're welcome. Thank you for joining the call. All right. 2024 is like a building that we're about to start. Today is the first day of January. We're already laying foundation for this building. We're already laying a foundation for the year 2024. The results you're going to be having by December 2024. Okay. All right. You're saying hello. Thanks. All right. Thank you for joining. Please, on Facebook, you can share this, share with your network so that they can join us. Thank you so much for joining. So the results that you're going to see in your life, in your business, in your career at the end of 2024 will be as a result of whatever plans you have made now. That is the more reason why we must look into how to get the year started. So I tag this starting your 2024 right, starting it the right way. So here are 3 basic things. I made a very short clip this afternoon and shared across my social media platform. By the way, if you're watching on Facebook, please go on Telegram, type Pinnacle success _ Pinnacle. That's our Telegram channel. Joy, where's Joy? Please, Joy, if you're on Facebook, you can help us type it, or I'll share it on my profile, right? Please join, or you can click, check any of the posts that I made before this program. You see the link. Please join the Telegram group. That's where, that's the community, so you can join us. All right. I was talking about starting your 2024, right? All right, I made a short clip that I shared across social media where I shared these 3 things, but I'm going to be expanding on them in just a few minutes. I'm very conscious of time. Hopefully in 15-20 minutes, we should be done. This is the first session, but please stay true, join the community. It's going to be a season of amazing value. Daniel Shaibu on Facebook, thank you so much for joining. I can see you. So the first thing is set clear goals. And this is not just a cliche of what you've been hearing of set goals, right? Or maybe you've been hearing set goals. But then let me dive in a little bit deeper on setting goals. I told you I'll be making references from the scripture, from the Bible. The Bible says that write the vision clearly, make it plain upon tables. Let me try to explain what table in that scripture mean. It's tablets, just like the tablet I was giving Moses. In those days they write on tablets of stones, right? So what it's saying is, when you are writing a vision, your vision for 2024, visions for what you want to achieve in your business, in your career, in whatever you're doing, you have to write it down plainly. Get me? I did not just say set goals. I said set clear goals. A financially clear goal will look something like this. In the year 2024, I want to have been able to make 5 million naira, 10 million naira, 12. I was talking with a lady, I think that was yesterday or so. We were at a conference together, and then we just got on a call, and she was telling me that her financial goal for 2024 is $10,000. 10,000 US dollars in Nigerian naira is about 12 million. So she has set 12 million. That is a clear goal. It must be clear. Now, they say goals should be SMART. SMART. SMART goal. Setting SMART goal. SMART, right? Now, the goal must be specific. It must be measurable. It must be realistic. And this is one aspect that many people miss out on. You've never made 100,000 before, and you're setting a goal of 100 million. That is unrealistic, right? So your goal must be specific, measurable, realistic. It must be time bound. Yeah. Did I miss something? S, it must be starting from specific, measurable, achievable. Achievable, you should be able to achieve it, right? You should be able to achieve it. That's A. Then I wish I had slide. I'm sorry I don't have a slide. So I hope we have our writing materials. I hope many people are writing. All right, then realistic and time bound. The last is T, time bound. Our timing for this year is 12 months. So already the time is set. Let's take this year, for example, 12 months. Our time is set. Zugwai Kuye, thank you so much for joining on Facebook. You're very much welcome. Let me see if there's any new person on Telegram. Okay. All right, so you're welcome to the call. So set SMART goals. SMART means specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time-bound. So this is how to set a clear goal. Write that goal, write that vision clearly, make it plain. I have several books around me that I plan. If you are close to me, you see a lot of books, a lot of papers. People who come around me feel like this guy always writing. But that is how great people achieve things, right? If you have something in your head, it's not yet a plan. Ask any engineer or an architect who will tell you, I want a 10-story building to be built. And you ask him, where's the plan? He says, in my head. It doesn't work that way. Until a plan gets to paper, until that idea gets to paper, it is not yet a plan. So develop the habit. This year, you must have the habit of writing your plan, writing your goals. All right, so that is number one, set clear goals. Number two, learn a skill. Learn a skill. This one cannot be overemphasized. We are in a time and a generation where having a skill, Said Abubakar on Facebook, thank you so much for joining the live. You're very much welcome. We're in a time where having a skill is non-negotiable. I was having a conversation with I don't want to call him a friend. He's a very senior friend. He was actually serving when I was in my SS3, so let me call him an uncle. I was having a conversation with an uncle in the US, not a biological uncle now, I've explained, right? Like we've had that relationship right from when I was in secondary school or serving, so we've kept that relationship. He's currently in the US with his family. I was having a discussion with him, and he was telling me, how that I just saw something that made me laugh. Don't mind me. All right, he was telling me how that a friend of his who was a medical doctor has left the practice of medicine completely and went to focus on YouTube. Now, what did such a person see that will make him leave the practice of medicine completely, not partially, completely, and go and focus on producing content on YouTube? It is because that is the place where we are. That is the economy that we are, right? So you need to have a skill, and I always advise have an online skill. Have an online skill. Even if you're doing something physical, I think Chivi Samuel introduced herself as a baker. It's very good. Have that baking skill. If that is your passion, if that is your business, if that is what you're doing, it is very good. But also have an online skill attached to it. Have a skill of marketing. Have a skill of maybe content creation. You can be creating content about your product or your service, and you'll be the number one selling in your location. All right. So learn a skill, and I always advise go for a digital skill. As a person for the past 2 years, I've only been developing myself in digital skills. I've learned copywriting, I've learned web design, I've learned the graphic you saw that invited you for this webinar, I designed it myself, right? I'm learning content currently, content creation. So go for a skill. That is the economy where we are. Young boys of 16, 17 are hitting millions online just with a skill that they have. All right. So number two that you want to focus on starting this year is learn a skill. And let me give us this nugget. Let me give us this nugget. No matter how busy you are, no matter your profession, I told us at the beginning of this call, I'm a lecturer myself, but I still give myself to nothing less than 5 to 6 hours of learning every day. I'm not talking about academic learning. I'm talking about learning on the internet, even as a lecturer. Now, I might not be so okay. Sorry for the break. Please, Facebook people, if you can hear me, just give me 111. I'm very sorry. Just a network glitch. If you can still hear me, please give me 111. On Telegram, if you can hear me, please give me 111. On Facebook, if you can hear me, 111, please. On Telegram, if you can hear me, please give me 111 on the chat. Please, I need to know that we are back live. If you can hear me, please give me 111. Martins Ishaya, you're welcome. Please, if you can hear me, give me 111 so that we can continue. Hello. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Favor. Thank you. Facebook people, can you please give me 111 if you can hear me? Facebook, can you hear me? Mr. Patrick John, thank you so much for joining. Mr. Dejos Samuel, thank you so much for joining. Engineer Felix Usman, thank you so much for joining. All right, so I'll just go on. We're talking about learning a skill, right? I can't remember where I stopped again. Okay, so we've talked about people are hitting millions on the internet, right? You need to learn a skill, and I always advise go for an online skill. Again, we're going to be having a question and answer session in less than 5 to 7 minutes. If you have any questions, please, you can put them down, and then we'll take them. We'll take them after the last point. So the last thing is, aside learning a skill, learn how to monetize your skill. Learn how to monetize your skill. And there are different aspects to learning how to monetize your skill. I'm going to break it down into 3. One of the ways to monetize your skill is to start up a business, to build a business. A business is not if you have the skill of web design, that's a skill, that's not a business. Even if you are designing websites for people, for example, if you have the skill of baking, let me use baking, and you don't have a business structure, you don't have a business identity, you don't have a business name or registration, you don't have a system that runs your business, that's not yet a business. All right. So when I talk about business, I always like to explain it because a lot of people have different views as to what a business is. So one of the ways to monetize your skill is a business, but also you can do freelancing. Freelancing is just you offering your skill as a service. That's fine. So it's one of the ways to monetize your skill also is freelancing. Another way to monetize your skill is actually getting a job. There are people who actually are in love with getting a job, and that's fine. Everybody has different passion, right? or different things they want to do. Some people love career. Some people love to go to an office 9 to 5, and that's fine. It's your choice. All right. But then we need to understand the work environment of today. Miracles, thank you so much for joining on Facebook. So we need to understand the work environment of today. The work environment of today has changed. That you just have a degree does not guarantee you a job. All right. I started by sharing how that I've worked with about 3 corporate organizations. All this happened because I had certain skills. All right. Certain skills that were enticing to my employers, and also the skill of even trying getting the job. You need some skills. All right. Which I'm going to be sharing with us as time goes on. So these are the 3 ways that I'll be sharing with us tonight. There are several other ways of monetizing your skill, but have a business. You can freelance. You can go for a job with the skill that you have. All right. So these are the 3 things that I feel that you should put in place in starting your 2024 right. If you're looking for that job, that career, you're looking to start that business, you're looking to start, all you need to do is to put all of these things in practice. I think I started talking about something you should be doing. I don't know if I mentioned, please spend minimum of 2 hours every day learning something new. I think that was under learning skill. Yeah, probably that was what I was talking about before the network glitched. So spend nothing less than 2 hours every day. Or if you're so busy that you do not have 2 hours, at least an hour. It should not be less than an hour. As a lecturer, I still spend nothing less than 6 hours every day learning. I'm either reading or mostly I watch videos, because in our time today, of course, reading is still very good. You can see a lot of books behind me. I still have the ones that I'm reading, right? But I do more of videos. So if there, YouTube is the #1 university in the world right now, and you don't have to pay any tuition fee. There's hardly anything. I doubt if there's anything you want to learn that is not on Facebook, on YouTube. I doubt. You just need to know how to search for it and go for it. And don't go watching random videos. Remember, we started by saying set clear goals. The goal should be clear. So if you're going on this platform, know what exactly am I going to learn, and go just for that thing, because there will be a lot of distractions too. So if you want to learn just marketing, for example, you say, okay, I'm in this business, I want to learn how to market. Make sure that the resources you're going for is resources for that particular thing that you're going for. All right. So please spend minimum in 2024, spend minimum 1 hour. I would recommend 2. If you can go 3 or 4, awesome. But I'll recommend 2 at least. But if you don't have 2, minimum 1 hour every day, learning something new for your personal growth, your professional growth, your business, and your career. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those that just joined, my name is Inu Ozubero once again. I fancy myself to be a global leader. I'm a digital entrepreneur and also a lecturer with the Federal School of Surveying, Oyo. And this is the flagging of the Success Pinnacle Coaching Program, which is going to be happening live every week. I'm going to be taking you through the journey of personal development, professional development, business, and entrepreneurship. 4 key areas: personal development, professional development, business, and entrepreneurship. So once again, thank you so much for joining the call. You're very much welcome. We'll take question and answer. Please, you can drop, if you have any question, you can drop the question on the chat. I'm reading on Facebook. I'm also reading on Telegram. So if you have any question, please do well to drop your questions and I'll take them. Telegram people, These are, if you're on Facebook, please check my profile, any of the ads that I've run, and that's any of the flyers or invitation for this program. You're going to see the link to join the Telegram platform. That's our official community. Information will be shared in the community and all that. So please do well to be a part of it. So please, I'll take questions right now. I'll take questions right now. Please drop your questions. You know, they used to say that if I don't get any question, it's either you understood everything or everything I said made no sense. I hope it's not the latter. I also hope it's not the former. So please drop me some questions, because I don't think to be possible for you to say you understood everything. Or if you have any question as to Jima Drums, you're welcome on Facebook. Thank you for joining. So please, if you have any questions, I'm going to be sharing the recording for this session on my YouTube channel. So please, you want to check Supreme Digital Hub. I'm going to change it to Inu very soon. So you check Supreme Digital Hub or you check Inu Ozubero on YouTube. Subscribe to that YouTube channel. You're going to be having access to the recording of the call. So let's take questions. If you can unmute and speak, all the better. But if you cannot, please type the question and I'll take your question. Right, Mars, good evening. Yeah, good evening.
Please, I want to ask a question. You have spoken about a lot today. I teach you a lot today.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Go ahead.
Okay, I want to know, like, how is it possible, like, the person who is that educated, how is it possible for him to, like, get into all these areas that you have said, like content creation or anything to that skill? Please, I want you to help me to
your background is very noisy. I'm struggling to hear you. You said, how is it possible for what?
The person who is not educated, like the skill, like because the next emphasis they focus like on skills. So I want to know the person who is not educated, what kind of skill will more attractive?
All right, Bright Mars, please. Is it possible for you to type your question? I can't pick what you're asking. Please type your question and I'll respond to it. Or you get to somewhere less noisy. Please get somewhere less noisy. All right. I couldn't hear. All right. Concerning learning skill. Okay, somebody has typed a question. I'll come to that. Bright Mars, if you can hear me, sorry for muting you. There's a lot of noise coming from your background. Mr. Anya Uchinedu, you're welcome on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining. All right, if you can hear me, Bright Mars, please type your question so that I'll be able to read it. Your background is noisy, so I couldn't get anything you're saying. Please type your question. I'll be glad to answer it. This is coming from, I think, okay, says concerning learning skills, can you please list some skills that have some promising future? Okay, all right, let me give you 5. I can actually list as many, but let me list 5 for you since you're asking for a list. Number 1 skill, no matter what you're doing, no matter the business you're into, no matter your career, no matter your whatever you're doing, number 1 skill, learn marketing. Marketing is a skill. Learn marketing. Take note, I did not say learn sales. When you come into these things, you begin to understand the differences. There's a difference between sales, marketing, advertising. What again? Yes, there's a difference between. So, number one skill, learn marketing. Simple reason is because whatever you're doing, you're marketing yourself. You're marketing yourself. Even if you're asking a lady out, you're marketing yourself. It's marketing. So whatever you're doing, learn marketing. Next closely to it is copywriting. Learn copywriting. All right. Learn copywriting. Copywriting is, should I say, is a senior brother to marketing. All right. But not everybody might want to learn copywriting. But if you're into business, especially, you need these two skills: marketing, copywriting. Now, the next other skills are hard skills that I'm going to mention, and it will be majorly for people who are into business and entrepreneurship. Learn how to create content. Content creation is another skill that you should learn to develop. This is what I'm personally working on at the moment. I've learned content creation, but I've not been creating content. So I have to go back relearning it so that I'll be putting out content. Imagine the amazing value you're getting in this session, right? And I've not been putting out content for the past years. If you had not trusted me enough to come for this live, maybe you wouldn't know that, oh, this guy has stuff. So content makes your audience or your people to know that, oh, you've got stuff, right? So learn content, content creation or content marketing. Of course, you can also go for hard skills like web design and graphics design. So, okay, I didn't even mention AI. Before web design or graphic design, those are on the side. If you have enough funds, you can get people to do that for you. AI is one aspect that is taking over the world now. AI is something that I think everybody should be able to go to. I can the first post I made on Facebook, the copy, what I call a copy, or the content, the write-up under that post was generated with AI, right? AI gives people images now. AI creates cartoon. I mean, AI is something else. So AI is one other skill. So I've listed marketing, copywriting, AI, content, and of course, if you want to add a hard skill to it, learn web design, learn graphics design. I hope I've been able to answer you. There are a number of other skills that you can have, but basically these are the top for me if I were to give you a response. Okay, Said Abubakar, Happy New Year to you too. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, any other question, ladies and gentlemen? Facebook, give me a question so that we can call it a night. This is 3 minutes to 8. It's fine. We've been live for like 45 minutes or more. So any other question? All right. I guess there's not. Anybody has, if you got value from this session tonight, please type value. I'd like to know that I was able to deliver value to you tonight. If you got value from the session tonight, please help me type value. I want to know that you got value from the session tonight. Thank you so much, TV. Typed value. Thank you so much. I'm going to be giving an opportunity for some people to work with me on the things that I'm working on for this year. All right. I would like to give some opportunity to some people to work with me to know what I'm trying to build, what I'm trying to create, and how they can also be a part of it. So if you want to be among these people, you're going to send me a message on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp, Favor, thank you for typing value. Thank you. I'm glad you got value for tonight's coaching. So if you want to be a part of this, please, my WhatsApp number is 081 9829. Let me call it fast. All right. That's my WhatsApp number. Thank you, Joy, for typing value. Joy, please drop my WhatsApp number on the Telegram group so that those that want to be a part of us. Joy is my PA. Thank you so much for joining. She's been amazing. She's been working with me for quite some time. So if you want to be a part of my team, you like to know how to be a part of the things I'll be doing for this year and beyond, you like to volunteer with me, you like to work with me, please send a message to me on WhatsApp 081-2242-9829 and we'll work together. So thank you so much once again for joining the call. Thank you, Facebook people. You guys are amazing. The thought of going live on Facebook just came few minutes before the Telegram live. I felt I should also go live on Facebook, and it's a wonderful session. Thank you so much, Facebook people, for joining. Henry Chooks type value. Thank you so much. I'm glad you got value. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. This will be the end of the coaching call. We look forward to an amazing session again next week. That's okay. You'll be seeing that should be Saturday or Sunday, depending. Most likely Saturday, but we'll work on that. So those that are sending me messages on WhatsApp, thank you so do so. Those of us that joined Facebook, thank you so much. Cheers and Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year to you. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Enjoy the rest of the week. And of course, enjoy the rest of the year. Inu Osberu here, signing out. Thank you so much.